Little People, Big World alum Jacob Roloff celebrated feeling free of burden after sharing his experience with child sex abuse. The 24-year-old opened up about his recent feelings of freedom 1 year after revealing the experience. While taking to Instagram on Tuesday, Jacob shared a throwback photo of himself as a baby taken in April 1997. The Little People, Big World alum looked adorable in a baseball cap and overalls as he rested on his stomach on a blanket outdoors. He reflected on coming forward with his experience of child sex abuse in the caption, writing, 1 year and 11 days ago, I posted my statement about my experience with CSI. I said, I am certain that this is a positive moment for me and another step toward a brighter future. I'm happy to say that I meant it. Jacob continued, I felt so free of a useless burden, felt so much closer to my ever-supportive wife, so much more open and confident to myself. On some level, it allowed me to become a dad, to finally open that door. I'm so happy that I did, and I love Matteo more than I could have guessed or hoped or dreamed. He concluded the Instagram post, Best Christmas Present. Jacob welcomed his first child, Matteo, with wife Isabel Roloff, 25, earlier this month. Isabel showed her support for Jacob in the comments section, writing, So proud of you. Jacob's story. Back in December 2020, Jacob made the shocking claim he was molested by a show producer when he was a child on the hit TLC series. The LPBW alum made the bombshell accusation against TV executive Chris Cardamone in an emotional Instagram post. Jacob, who left the series when he turned 18 after questioning crew members' personal agendas, opened up about his claim he was sexually abused as a minor. The Oregon native wrote, It is often much easier to think about things than it is to talk about them. And so this disclosure has been delayed, but through that delay I have found the fortitude and words. As a child, after what I realize now was a long grooming process, I was molested by an executive field producer for Little People, Big World, Chris Cardamone. Chris, now 45, served as a senior producer on the show for 134 episodes between 2007 to 2010. Jacob was between the ages of 10 to 13 years old during the time frame, while the man he accused of molesting him would have been in his 30s. The reality star turned writer and activist went on to say he does not plan to provide details of this encounter publicly, but he does hope the alleged predator will never be allowed around children again. By revealing this, I may be more fully understood and my perspective on issues such as child sexual abuse, child exploitation, and the collateral costs of reality television may be received more clearly, he added. Jacob then explained, There is no inherent causal connection between reality television production and childhood trauma. We are still sprinting ahead with the enterprise deaf, dumb, and blind, asking for forgiveness later instead of asking harder preliminary questions of ourselves. The profits were indeed sweet. The actual experience was more complicated. The youngest member of the Roloff family then made it clear that his parents, Matt and Amy, are not to blame for the alleged incident. It must be finally emphasized that all fault lies with the predator and no fault lies with any of my family members. I am certain that this is a positive moment for me and another step toward a brighter future, he concluded the emotional essay. TLC's TLC commented on the alleged abuse Jacob faced and said they will work with authorities moving forward. The statement to Us Weekly read, TLC was just informed about an alleged encounter that occurred years ago involving a third party connected to the production of Little People, Big World. We are saddened and troubled by this very serious allegation, and TLC will work cooperatively with the authorities. Our main focus remains on supporting the Roloff family during this very difficult time. Precarious charges. Following Jacob's allegations, The Sun exclusively confirmed that Chris was charged with 2 counts of lewd acts with a minor child by force or fear, 1 count of lewd and lascivious acts with a minor child, and 2 counts of endangerment of a child in 2008. He was sentenced in December 2010 in the case, though it is unclear if the charges were related to Jacob's accusations. It is also unclear if he was sentenced on all or only some of these charges.